Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stop Waffling MMA. We're gonna get straight to the point. It's Prediction Friday again. I know I didn't make any more any content throughout the week. I wanted to, but I looked everywhere, man. There's nothing entertaining happening in MMA. There's really nothing. It's all just a recapping of events. Literally, the most popular thing I've seen, or the most interesting thing, is really just people reacting to the UFC 300 main event still, and Brian Ortega twisting his ankle. Other than that, yeah, there's really been nothing, but I'm here. I'm making content. And yeah, it's Prediction Friday. Rozenstruik versus Gaziev. And I'm just going to be doing the top 3 fights. Perez, Makayev, Gaziev, Rozenstruik. And there was one more. Give me a small second, my bad. Tyson Pedro versus Vitor Petrino. Honestly, we're going to start off with Perez versus Makayev. I'm going to go Perez, to be honest. He's huge underdog. I also hate Muhammad Makayev. I don't like who he is as a person, really. He's not entertaining. He's really boring. His fans are glazers, meat guzzlers, bro. They be sucking him off more than anything I've ever seen. It's not healthy, bruh. It's really not healthy. Saying he's future champion, saying he deserves to fight against Pantoja. As if Manel Kape doesn't exist, Nicola doesn't exist, anyone doesn't exist. They're stupid. Straight up, they're stupid. Pantoja knows the easy matchup. We're not letting that happen. Hopefully not. So, I'm going Alex Perez. Decision. I don't like Makayev. I don't like his fighting. He almost lost to Tim Elliott. Alex Perez, I know he doesn't fight to anyone. He loses when he does fight, but he loses to good people. Genuine good people. He lost to Figueiredo, he lost to Kape, he lost to actual, good athletes and stuff. I don't trust Makayev experience. I don't trust Alex Perez's experience. He hasn't fought in so long. But I said the same thing about Ortega. And he won, so. Clearly, taking time off actually does do something to you. And Alex Perez, I'm going decision. I don't think he's gonna win. But I can't, bro. I can't see another Russian champion, bro, or whatever he is. Another no personality. Fucking fans glazing. I can't do it all again. I won't do it all again. So, I'm sticking my boy Alex Perez. I'm gonna support him to the fullest, and I really do hope he wins. But if he doesn't, it is what it is. I'm going decision. I like his cardio better. I like his experience better. I don't think Makayev, he just doesn't have that much to really offer, in my opinion. He's just another Russian Dagestani that they can kind of just give privilege to, because there's a huge fan base for it. And for some reason they sell, even though they do nothing. So, yeah, Alex Perez. I like his striking more. He looks comfortable on the feet. Makayev doesn't really. I don't mind his ground game. I know Makayev has good ground game. But Tim Elliott would have won against Makayev if they gave Tim Elliott his position back for throwing legal knees. He got Arnold Allen. He quite literally got Arnold Allen. No surprise that, they're from basically the same race. I guess that privilege only lasts for them. But, honestly, yeah, I think Alex Perez got this huge underdog. The hype on Makayev is just crazy. I don't think he's finding anybody worthy of even being in title contention, but that privilege goes crazy, the glazing goes crazy, everything about that goes crazy. Moving on to the co-main, because I've gone on a rant long enough. Vitor Petrino versus Tyson Pedro. I'm not impressed by Petrino. I'm not. I'm impressed by his power. But if I remember correctly, in his last fight, I thought he was kind of getting beat up until the knockout. I don't know. I didn't find it that impressive. But Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, honestly, I didn't find it that impressive. He's gonna beat him till the knockout. I don't think Tyson Pedro's getting slept. I think he's gonna win because Petrino, he gasses out. And honestly, I'm taking a KO for Tyson Pedro, 3rd round. Petrino's gonna get beat up a little bit. He might have a good first, 2nd round, maybe a few good hits. I think all things considered, his leg's gonna get chopped. He's just gonna gas out in the 3rd round and maybe give up. I'm taking that any day. TKO, not KO. He's not sleeping Petrino. Like, Petrino, he's a good fighter, but I think he relies on power way too much, and I don't like when a fighter only relies on power. Obviously, it worked for Ngannou until that Stipe fight. The thing I liked about Ngannou is he learned from it. Petrino hasn't had to learn. He hasn't dealt with the lesson, like, oh, you're clearly struggling in this, and you lost because of it. Let's work on it. No, he hasn't dealt with any of that. He's inexperienced. And honestly, yeah, I don't see him winning. I know they want to promote him a little bit. I like him. I think he's a good fighter. I don't think he's great, but I think he's entertaining and fun, and that's kind of what I like about UFC fighters. But I'm ready, you know? I'm ready to see Tyson Pedro get his win. 4th round knockout. Well, TKO. 4th round TKO. Let's not exaggerate it. He's going to throw a good few leg kicks. His boxing combinations are going to be on point when Petrino starts to slow down. I think it's a smart move, you know? So, yeah, honestly, I'm going to stick with that. I'm just not impressed by Petrino. I'm really not. Yeah, his power it's so fun. I love watching him. His power is just so fun to watch. But he was getting beat up. We can't just go over the fact that he was getting beat up a little bit until he landed that hard punch. Or maybe I'm just not remembering it. I didn't rewatch the fight. I just remember where I was and how I felt during the fight. And like I said, I wasn't impressed. I'm not really impressed by Tyson Pedro too much either. But I like his odds in this. I think he's a decently well-rounded fighter. And I think that's what you need to beat Petrino. I think Tyson Pedro has the IQ not to stand with him. Like, or at least not to, like, go into, like, a brawl when he doesn't need to or anything. I think he has the IQ for that. And honestly, I'm feeling the 3rd round, you know? Like I said, just up against the cage, throwing body shots. Kind of what Kamaru Usman's good at is what I'm thinking Tyson Pedro for. He's just putting someone against the cage and teeing off of them. Doesn't have to be the best, but their opponent's just so tired from keeping a pace that he's going to crumble on it. That or Tyson Pedro's decision. I can see Petrino getting a knockout in the 1st round, but I don't feel it. I really don't feel it. Moving on to Rozenstruik versus Gaziev. Honestly, I think we all know this shouldn't be a main event and that this fight card's not the best. But I do like the fights on it. I think there's good fights on it. And I think it's a pretty decent fight night. I'm going Rozenstruik, to be honest. Another 3rd round knockout. I think he's going to TKO in the 3rd round. No, actually, I think he's just going to sleep in the 3rd round. He only loses to good people. And that's something a lot of people don't look at. They're like, oh, he's, 13-5? Who did he lose to? Ngannou, Dos Anjos. Like, he lost to really good people. And Curtis Blades. He lost to Curtis Blades. Like, these are title contention. Well, not Dos Santos, obviously. Not him no more. But these are, Jonathan Almeida. These are title contention people. And honestly, I think he's good. I think he's like a gatekeeper of this, and I think he's gonna knock out Gaziev. Because the thing about Gaziev is, we don't really know where he's at right now in skill. We know he's good on the feet, good boxer, strong. He's pretty fast. Doesn't really move like a heavyweight. But we don't know how he is going to decision. He's had one fight go to decision against really, I don't want to say nobody, because I don't know him personally, but I'm sure someone does. But it went to split decision. I don't like his cardio being untested. and showing that the one time he went split decision, or the one time that he went all the way was at a split decision, it's not really a good feeling for me. And I'm gonna take Rozenstruik because we've seen Rozenstruik. He can go to decision. He has that power late. He went 5 rounds and knocked out Alistair like it was nothing. I mean, it clearly wasn't because he was getting beat up the whole fight, but he knocked him out like it was nothing. He has pretty good cardio. He throws leg kicks from time to time. And he's slick. He's slick, but so is Gaziev, and I think honestly, he's just going to compete with him until the end, and he's going to play it smart, wait for Gaziev to just gas himself out. It's a 5-rounder, first 5-rounder of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Rozenstruik's been 5 rounds. He's been there, he's done that. He's fought the elite of the elite, and I think he's a great gatekeeper. I think he's one of the best gatekeepers no one talks about, or at least one of the most underrated. So I'm expecting to see him win this, just based off, not speed. I think he's going to lose the first round, but I think he's going to have a strong second round and a strong third round, come back from it. He's been beat up before. He's been losing in fights before, and he just comes back. He has the heart for it. And honestly, I think it's going to be a stand-up fight. I can't wait to see the fight. I think it's a pretty nice main event. It sets Gaziev up for a decent contender, not the top-tier Jalton Almeida fight, Curtis Blades fight, which I'm pretty sure they're already fighting, but I'm talking about, like, maybe a Volkov, Taito Ivasa fight, Tybora fight, winner of Taito Tybora. I think it's going to set him up perfectly, and I think he's one of the more entertaining, Russians. I still don't like him a lot, because they're kind of boring, but he makes it fun. There's people who make it fun, like Ankalaev makes it fun, Gaziev makes it fun, Makhachev makes it fun. There's some people who make it fun, and I'm looking forward to how he does. Like I said, I am going to take Rozenstruik, 3rd round, knockout. I just think it's all there. I see a lot of people giving Gaziev a good chance. I give him a good chance too. But it's a biggie boy. He don't lose. Unless the guy's, like, insanely good. He don't really lose him like that. People are sleeping on him. People are sleeping on Alex Perez. Which you should. He doesn't fight. He just doesn't fight. Like, you can't take him in anything, but yeah, honestly, I like both these fights. I like a lot of these fights, but those are the 3 I'm going to cover. So, in conclusion, we're going to do Alex Perez decision, Rozenstruik 3rd round knockout, and Tyson Pedro 3rd round knockout. I'm thinking those are safe bets, and yeah, hopefully I do make content this week. I've been, focused on school and stuff. There's been there's literally been nothing going on, but there's hopefully going to be some build up to the Sean O'Malley fight that I can talk about. And yeah, hopefully going to be some build up to that. I will be streaming some of the fights tomorrow and giving you my personal opinion on, like, upcoming cards on this card. And yeah, I should be able to stream the whole fight night. I'm not gonna, like, stream it obviously, but I'm gonna, like, give my reaction, commentate, all that. I'm kind of waffling on right now, but it's kind of a huge theme on this channel. So yeah, honestly, in conclusion, I can't wait to actually be making content. This is something I like, this is something I enjoy, and yeah, that's it.